Alright, people, what is up? Welcome back to another Demon Slayer review for season 3. And man, I'm your host, Mufasa Uncaged, and here with me, as always, from the A to the C, ATC NKZ. Say what's up to the people.
What's happening with you? It's ATC. You can always catch me on YouTube at ATC TV and on IG at ATC_NKZ for sure. Have a good day.
Yeah. And our third, I ain't really got a clever way to introduce him, but I am glad he has been here with us most of the season to do these reviews, and I appreciate him. Space GW, introduce yourself.
What up? You already know I'm here all the time when I can be. Amazing series, so, obviously talking about the anime is just too good to let up. That's your boy Space GW. You can catch me over at Twitch, YouTube, IG, at Space GW.
Yeah, and man, those social links will be in the description below, so check those out. And also, if you want to get into any of these reviews, just hit my link tree in my bio or on my YouTube page, and man, you'll get into here, and man, you can probably be a part of one of these reviews. Also, try to run that watch time up, man. I'm trying to get that watch time up, but yeah. We will strictly be talking about this episode, so no spoilers in the comments below. But let's get into it, man. This episode basically was not a recap, but basically we got to know more about the Miss HASHIRA, Muichiro, and his backstory. His backstory was tragic. Let's just kind of talk about it. Like, how y'all feel about his backstory, man?
Nigga had it rough. What you mean?
It was definitely an interesting backstory, considering him losing his parents, and that was right from the get of the recap. Like, they were just like, and just to remind you, his parents died, and then everything else happened. So it's definitely pretty tough from there. But I don't know what it is about this backstory. It just feels like I've seen this before. It just feels like I've seen this almost 100 times. Yeah, something about it is just like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, even in the backstory, I guess, to be fair and to give this guy some credit, he did lose his memories. So we're pretty much learning the same time he is. So I get it. I understand what they're going for, but it's just like, God damn, you just remembered you had a brother?
Man.
like that's kind of crazy. And a twin brother at that? Like, come on.
Yeah, I didn't
expect him to have a twin.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I didn't expect that, and I was just like, the identical.
He was mean too.
Yeah, he was mean. He was striking. I mean, I wouldn't say he was just mean. He was blunt as fuck. He was.
Yeah, he was definitely that hard love kind of guy.
So yeah, he was blunt as hell. He was just keeping it real. He was telling them like, man, be more. Stop being optimistic. You sound foolish as hell, little bro. And also that he does come from a descendant of a demon slayer, like a swordsman, and he wanted to go out and like the lady that's be with the master, you feel me? She came up and visited both of the brothers and said, y'all are descendants from the swordsman, and y'all can actually like fight demons and shit like that, What y'all thought about that? You feel me? I thought that was cool, because I'm like, they could have been a clean duo if they actually went along and went to the demon slayer corps.
Thought it was clean. I was like, man, that twin brother hating like a motherfucker. Like, dog, chill out. Y'all just learned y'all got a legendary, like, you know what I'm saying, background, and this nigga like, nah, what you talking about?
Man,
you ain't nothing.
I've seen where he was coming
Cut
from.
Some
though.
onions.
I've seen where he was coming from though, because it's like, look at their situation, like, look at their brother. He didn't even. The funny thing is, the Miss HASHIRA at the time, he didn't even talk to the girl across the water. He just seen her and was already running back to his brother like, yo, we gotta listen to what she's saying. And then obviously she came over to talk to them and, like, try to convince. But
hey, yo, it's this bad bitch at the lake, bro. Like, yo, come over here, bro.
Literally said, I don't want to come in here. He's like, too late. I already brought her. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, too damn early. But it's just crazy because, like, I see his optimistic views on things, but his brother is putting it into perspective, being like, we're literal orphans. The demon court lady is literally going to use them, like, just because they are descendants of the first, I think they said the first breathing technique, HASHIRA.
Yeah.
So that's definitely out there. That's some clout. That's that's some automatic clout. I won't lie. They probably have some hidden skill, and like ATC said, if the both of them grew up, they could have probably been a nasty duo. But fuck, I don't know, man. I think they were good enough staying at home.
Yeah, I mean, shit, staying at home, and yeah, a fucking demon just walks in the fucking door.
They did get fucked up.
They definitely
did, yeah.
Yeah, they fucked up on that.
Maybe they should have recalculated that thought, be like, maybe we should have went with her.
Man, exactly. So that part was fucked up.
To kill demons or fetching water.
Fetching water.
Yeah,
hey man,
that's one of the two.
Hey, he went from chopping wood to slinging demons, like slinging wood to slaying demons, bro. Like that's some shit right there. You know?
Unconsciously, mind goes all. This
exactly.
guy's crazy.
Unlocked the mark early though. That's dope.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
10 years old, right?
Yeah, he was like 10, and his brother was I think he said he was 11, because then he said
he was 10. Yeah,
when all
11.
that shit happened. Yeah, he was like 11.
All the seasons.
I was like, man. So definitely him and his brother would have been a dynamic duo, but you know his brother ended up protecting him towards the end. And you see
on that hot summer's day.
Exactly. And his brother ended up protecting him. Arm cut off.
Yep.
Woo!
That was a clean slice. That was so that slice was so powerful it blew his arm to the wall. Like I was just expecting it to fall down on the ground. That shit got blown to the wall.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Exactly. Then as soon as
he could have been saved if he didn't bleed out though.
True.
Man, exactly.
He just left him there.
Exactly. I mean, but he left him there only because he blacked out and just
True. Yeah, he really didn't know what was going on.
Dog shit out the fucking demon. He make the demon suffer until daytime came and shit like that. You know, he was messing that demon up. You know, he had fucking wood spikes and wood logs in him. Smashed his head.
Rocks, boulders all over him. Sliced up body parts.
Evil Dead survivor.
Yep. Yeah. So, this man tortured a demon. Exactly. Unconsciously. Like, what are you on?
Man, bro. Exactly. He was a demon time, bro.
Literally.
So
turned on demon time.
Yeah, so then we see that. We see all like his brother give his last words. He just praying to Buddha and God, like, you know, like my little bro, he's like the nicest person and shit like that. So you feel some type of remorse against his like brother. Like his brother wasn't fully an asshole. It was just like, you know,
it was just tough love.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he got tough love. He gave his brother tough love, and his brother ended up bleeding out and dying. So eventually, he had nowhere else to go. So we already know he went to the Demon Slayer because he followed the lady. Mm-hmm. And it goes back into the present time where now we see the fucking upper five is about to kill off these swordsmen. He want to distract this dude still so much, bro. And
yeah, he's still so enticed with that guy sharpening the blade.
He took my nigga eye out though. I didn't expect that. Yeah, man had a whole eye out. He's still like, no.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Man, exactly.
I'm sure if he cut out the other eye, he would have still been going.
Man, nah, for real.
The cold motherfucker.
Because, man, exactly. And you see Muichiro, he finally broke out the water prison. And as soon as as soon as he broke out, you see all these little, like, Pokemon looking things, all these fish that ran up on him. And he just killed every single one of them. And the animation was nice when he did his other form and shit like that. Like, you know, he killed all of them. Then he went to the upper five. And he got up on him, though. He was just like, man, what? I thought he was in prison. I wasn't even focused on you. And, you know, he was just like, man, he unlocked the mark, the Demon Slayer marks and stuff like that, you know. What y'all thought about that? Him unlocking the markings.
Shit, the markings were dope as fuck. How they look, like clouds and shit on his face.
Mist.
That shit clean.
Hell yeah.
That's why he that guy.
Man,
we seeing why he the Mist HASHIRA.
He's definitely up there.
That's why he puts the Mew and Muichiro.
True. I was gonna say actually, speaking of that name, when his brother was dying in like the recap or like the memory, was that he constantly was calling him like different things where like Mu or Mu, the beginning of his name came from. And he was like making fun of him and saying like obviously wrong shit. But then at the end when he's dying, he's like, it comes from Muzan, which means limitless. And I was like, oh shoot, It's about to go down. The memories are unlocking, and he's just about to go crazy. And he did exactly that with the mist forms and shit. That was crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga went to working.
He went to work for sure.
Big fast.
As soon as the fight started cracking, bro, the other 5 did like some tentacle move, and it just blew up the whole house.
This man brought the Kraken out.
Yeah, exactly. Summon the Kraken, and it's just big
from nowhere, from a small little pot.
From Davy Jones' locker.
For real,
bro. And it's so funny because like
the
dude who was working on the sword went right back to working on the sword.
Yeah. Like as soon as he got pushed down, that was the funniest shit.
Like, yo, that's
picked up the block and said, "Oh,
that's over 9,000 type of concentration that I need to have when I'm making videos. Like, I need that type of concentration. Like, yo, he popped like a whole capsule of capsule of Adderall, bro, and just went to work. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with his concentration, but I need that. Fight scene. How y'all feel about it? Like, how was y'all like looking at it, like, you know?
Muichiro is working. You know what I'm saying? And as he working, fucking. Oh, you talking about just in general how we felt about the scene? In
general,
like how clean it was?
Like, man, just speak on it.
Hello, shit, that motherfucker fire to me. I was hyped. I was like, come on, nigga, work. You know what I'm saying? Show him why you got that mist on you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Bro, clean though.
Because he did cut his neck. He cut the upper body neck. He was like, man, you must not know me.
Daddy was slashing him.
I'm tired of these games, bro. You feel me? He gave him one cut. He like, hold on, bro. He almost got me. Like, ain't no way.
Imagine that though. You like 100 years old, or you didn't had
all hundreds of years old,
hundreds of years old, and you had all these battles with all these different HASHIRA and Demon Slayers, and this nigga slowly cutting you, and you can't even feel it. You so distracted about killing them, you can't even feel the cuts. Like, that's cold,
man.
That's pretty crazy.
That guy
and the cut showed up after. Too. Yeah, the cut showed up after he was talking shit. I won't lie, that was a clean scene. And him having his new sword now, or like the sword that his original like swordsmith created for him, or that the other guy copied. But yeah, he's going crazy because his mist, like the movements on him are fast as fuck.
Exactly.
Like he's slicing like nothing and just making clouds and mist over him, slicing crazy quick. Man. The animation for him is sick, so I need to see more next episode. I definitely need to see more. I don't know what they're doing about this, but they're just sprinkling it. Yeah, they're not giving us everything. They're giving us the sick ass, effects in the bag, a couple forms, him just doing the power like 10,000 slices in 2 seconds. I'm seeing it, but I know if they're gonna do a big like battle between the two, it's gonna go crazy for at least like 5 minutes. Next week should be going crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Demons got the intel too from Muzan about the Demon Slayer mark.
True,
yeah,
but he said he wasn't tripping off that. He he wasn't tripping off his. He's tripping off 10 bros though.
Yeah, because he knew specifically. Yeah, because he was like, wait a minute, that don't look like a fire symbol.
He like, man, forget it. It ain't.
You get to work in your ass.
Exactly, but I know
Air Force energy shit.
Yeah, no, I know Space was like kind of tough on the Miss HASHIRA. Do you take those back? What you were saying in the past?
Nah, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you until I see the other HASHIRA. This might be my least favorite one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. He has the moves. He's definitely that guy, but he's not that top guy.
Yeah, I mean, he is the youngest one of the HASHIRA. But
he has the skill. I'm not saying he don't have talent and he's not that guy. He definitely talks that shit too. And as we're seeing in these couple scenes, he definitely has some moves. Yeah. But I don't know, man. There's just something about him. He's too much of that chosen guy. He's a descendant of the first breather. He lost his memory. He's just,
Man, he was kind of careless, but you see how like he shook
he's
off
growing. He shook
off that poison. He shook off that numbness of the poison that all them needles gave, and he said, "I'm going to work still. I'm pushing through all that pain. Nothing don't matter." So
definitely is going crazy.
Definitely he is going crazy. Shit. What would y'all rate this episode?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that bitch. Just cause I liked to see the animation, the animation was really cool to me. I'm gonna get that bitch a 9. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
You say 9? I feel like this one was a 7 for me at least.
Okay.
And
I'm only giving it a 9 because it's new stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's recap on a character, new animations, crazy good animations.
I
always like backstories too.
I don't mind the
was some good
backstory.
shit,
I didn't mind the backstory, but I just feel like they spent a little bit just too. Like most of the episode is backstory, and I'm like, damn, we get the last like what 4 or 5 minutes, like probably like 4 or 4 minutes like of combat. I mean, I understand the building, but even when they was talking more about like Tegan, like going into Tegan's like backstory, you know, they sprinkled it here and there. They didn't spend too much time, but I feel like they couldn't shorten it. You feel me? Like, you know,
they definitely could have done.
They could have wrapped it up quicker. With that, you know,
give us some more fighting at the end, a little less backstory.
Exactly.
You know,
a little more mist.
But yeah, I mean, it's,
just a little bit.
Yeah, it's even like you said, Space is like we kind of seen that type of story before.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've seen all this before. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it ain't cool to see, but we've seen it all before.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it was nothing interesting, but yeah. But definitely he has a traumatic story. He's definitely that guy. He's the chosen one. So yeah, that was great to see. The fight was actually dope. Can't wait to see more. I think, like, well, for my prediction, I think the Love Hashira may come in and probably help him out with the upper 5. We got to get back to Tanjiro and Nezuko and Genya because they fighting the upper 4. They fighting the wood style Jitsu demon over there.
Yeah, for real, the final form head ass.
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna go. So yeah, we need to see the Love Hashira. I need to see what she do now, like, you know, what she can do in the fight.
She's saving the village.
She's saving the village for sure. But I feel like
doing her thing.
But I'm like, man, you see much, like, you feel me?
He said, yeah, but I want to see it.
Yeah, man, I want to exactly. You're like, yo, I want to see it.
Give
I want to see that. I want to see the action. I want to see that action.
Y'all got any predictions for the next episode?
Probably a longer cutscene or not cutscene, but like fight scene for the Mist Hashira for sure. We might get that sneak peek of the Love Hashira like we want. And maybe a little bit of I don't know, maybe a little bit of Genya going badass next week.
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta figure out what happened to them. Shit.
Yeah, they just cut them out.
Exactly. I mean, because man, he has spiritual pressure, bro. Like, yo, that man is.
He's something
that
else.
man. Nobody didn't want to make a move on him, bro. They just like, we gotta be skeptical. Like, we don't know what the hell this man is capable of. You know.
He started talking and they started
Need
listening.
some help,
bro. He got Hashirama sales in him. Like, bro, I'll be scared too. Come on.
Thanks.
So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. I mean, if y'all got anything else to say, shit.
Join the Discord and get in the convo.
Yeah.
Comment. You know, like the video. Yup.
And all that. But man, I guess we
appreciate you.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up, man. We for sure gonna get back to y'all in the next episode. If you stay to the end, we appreciate it. And man, we're gonna roll out and we'll see y'all in the next episode. So man, from us, we out.